Hello folks, we're back here, and sorry for the technical difficulties. Entity did come out on top, and now it's over here on the side of Lynn Vision Gaming versus EHOME. The map was just taken by EHOME, I believe my friend Jev, who's with me co-casting today, said. How you doing, Jev?
I'm doing pretty good, especially after that last best of three. Hooly dooly, that was a pretty amazing one. And yeah, you are indeed correct. EHOME did take Inferno 1614, which is important because that was LVG's pick.
Ooh, okay, so, well, coming in on Lynn's turf. So now EHOME. They must be apparently a new team if Dust 2 is their pick. Or unless they just want something simple and straight to the point of rushing to a good old site A, or if they need to do a B rush. But either way, right now, looking like they're going to try to hold down mid. Oh!
The timing on that one. That was pretty crisp. I'm going to have to give that to him. That was pretty amazing, Yvonne. But
that's a good hand-eye coordination.
It's good anticipation. Basically remembering where to leave the cursor, even though we'll die in mid-doors.
Yep. Gonna get ahead and get it flushed off. But I mean, still, even then, LVG able to find the results here, looking still pretty strong for the side of EHOME. And I guess we can see why they won the last map. Their hand-eye coordination, superb. Able to land that bomb. Still a 3v2. I mean, probably we're gonna see more of a buy coming in from Lynn later on. But again, also no defuse kits as well. Kind of just make it a little bit frustrating for our immortal friend. You and me, as it does allow you a lot more leniency on the time. So now they have to go ahead and save these two AKs, which isn't the end of the world, but I'm sure they would have wanted to at least damage the economy a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd say so. And I mean, if you look at the other side of this equation, you basically have two fantastic AKs that you can take into the next round. You can either drop them to a mate, or you can basically just build up around it. Anything like that's going to be stronger for the economy. And considering how they went into that last round, mostly it was to see whatever they could get away with. So this is great. This is all things considered, it's good. EHOME, however, money's strong.
Money is strong.
It's going to take a lot to break it.
Yeah, and every time they get to save that up, it's just going to get even more and more richer on their side. It's just going to be harder to dent the economy, even not even break it, but just dent it. But we'll see how that works out for them in the long run. As they are just going ahead and get a nice little setup here. Drop the molly. Don't have any unwanted guests. Just flush out the rest. Don't you just drop the molly when you want to get rid of some pests?
Yeah, it's a real problem. But we're working on it. In this case, though, it's much better. What I was concerned about, but thankfully the move back, was shifting away from this B site. Are not really going to be able to hold him off too much, and that's pretty much the old Seraph there. Getting Marek pretty well, actually. Marek was in a great position to try and catch the rotate, but they're waiting for it. Now, B-site retake on Dust 2 is a very dangerous game, but they're going for it. The Flash is doing work, and to be honest, I think it actually did more harm than good. Yvonne not able to do anything, and yeah, that's basically a punch right in Lynn Vision Gaming's wallet.
Yeah, and honestly, that was unfortunate for them. Just the flash was kind of huge, but unfortunately not going to be able to follow up much because given that there was a crossfire formations, and they kind of just charged right into the door and not really have anybody come up around the side. That would have been nice for them to be able to do that because they need to cover some ground too. But now, Lynn trying to see what they can do. Nice deagle shot. I mean, the slight eco rounds, I've seen amazing stuff happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, amazing stuff is gonna happen here. It's early-ish, but EHOME, they're on 7 rounds won. That's a solid lead. That would be a healthy half, even if Lynn Vision came back and got 8.
Just gotta be half glass full, you know. You just gotta go like, all right, you know what? will kind of try to turn this around. You know, if I always believe it because QBF, or what is now currently known as Winstrike, you know, there was that one game with the E-League where it was them versus Mouse Sports, and they had to win 15 rounds in a row to close it out. So
yeah,
I don't discount. Oh, even Renegades, yeah. Who've done recently a great showing, you know, Legends. How do you feel about that? That's pretty cool.
It's been a long time coming, but let's talk about a different legend. That might be Yvonne, but not gonna win the not gonna win the duel with the OA there. But that's yeah. I think as far as eco rounds go, Lynn Vision seem to be doing pretty alright with them. They're always doing damage, which is good. Problem is that they're doing it against a T-side economy.
Yep.
Which can weather that so much
Who
better.
is also getting the bomb plant.
Yeah, it's all these things are stacking up, and eventually it's gonna snowball. In fact, I think we're seeing it already.
You're right, yeah. I was about to say, and also on top of that, just more utility, more ways to just solidly rush onto the point, and also control how the team fight goes. If they want to turn a 2v1 into 2 1v1s, they can definitely do that, and other situations abroad. So, I mean, we'll see how JX can follow up, but I mean, right now, Heart has been also a very good offer for the side of EHOME, I would think, and they're not really in any rush at the moment.
No, and I mean, for the most part, Thin Vision's kind of boxed in here. I mean, they've got weapons, they've got a lot of investment into this round. So the fact that they know that they've got a lot to lose here and they're kind of playing a bit more timid, it says a little bit. But this, with 40 seconds left, might be a push onto short.
Would be very surprised if it wasn't. All 5 T's are there. On top of that being, I think, ooh, Seraph could catch them off guard if they're not careful. And it looks like they're not. They're slowly crawling over. Oh, and this is good. Nice little crossfire, and they will be able to shut this down. Oh my gosh, and they are able to save quite a lot. Kits and all. Oh, that is the first time we saw a nice little flank coming in from Lynn Vision, and they do get a 3rd round on the board. This first half is pretty much has EHOME's name on it, but I mean, if they can close it and make it a little bit closer, that's great, and that's one of the ways to start out doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rephrase that. That wasn't timid. That was calm and calculated. That was patience.
It was. I think definitely that. I think a better way of phrasing it would be that EHOME has certainly earned Lynn Vision's respect, and now they're pulling out the big plays. It could be a way of saying that.
Oh. Very default positioning here from Lynn Vision. Basically says that, yeah, if they just hold back and keep on doing this, perhaps they can force EHOME into a bit of a mistake, and EHOME, like you said, might have to start respecting that. They can figure out a way around it, though. Well-placed utility, accounting for these different angles, which we're seeing LVG switch up. Still default, but slightly different positions. Car instead of A ramp. Makes that just a little bit more difficult for EHOME.
Yeah, this...
Split A.
We'll see if it works out. Can they handle long? Do they account for somebody at ramp? Oh, they do. They see him just in the nick of time. A nice little flash will allow them to sort of establish this territory and get the base of operation. Rushing through the smoke. Lamplight just going to shine a light in their head and be able to get the bomb plant. Now it all comes down to LVG. See, to get the couple exit frags. They do have the defuse kit. They might be trying to go for it here. I mean, at this point, you're close to the end of the first half. Why not try to see you get a couple rounds? But that Molotov may flush them out, and they are just going to go ahead and save. All understandingly so.
Well, it's not the worst thing to get away with. Full armor, AUG, diffuse kit, flash, and incendiary.
It's not the most awful situation.
We had a very similar pun earlier tonight. Thank you, Bemmy, for joining us.
Yes. As you can see, I am in NA time zone, so I'm a bit behind.
Coming to you live from the past.
Coming to you live
Bemmy.
from the past. That's right, baby. IEM Sydney, so hype. Anyway, so here we go. We're gonna go in right here, looking pretty good for EHOME still, as they close out another round and just sort of shut down the dream for Lynn Vision to get a back-to-back round winning streak. You see, LVG hold on to that AUG. Not much utility coming in, so they have to play a little more carefully. Might even try to go for a round of world flanks or stay just together as a group in some kind of form. We'll see them just kind of like rushing on in here. They're gonna go for a long push, and I don't think they're accounting for that. They do manage to get a kill on the Howking, but that's information just for EHOME, and I think they are going to be pretty much good to go to sort of close out this fight. But I think they're aware of it right now.
That utility is going to be raining down. In fact, they can see the smokes coming in from long. Completely flashed out. LVG aren't really able to actually...
Good. They dropped the bomb.
Well. I mean, well, still in cross. Lamplight does manage to get it.
What a cool name.
Ooh, that Molotov goes straight into a smoke. It's a lot of money to lose just to try and hold them off the bomb. In fact, I think... Yeah. XG down... Oh, XG's actually spotted the barrel of that orb. So Hart does go down. Yvonne quickly following suit. 8 health. Ooh, well... Last player's Lamplight, but he's not going to be alive nearly long enough to hold off this assault. And thanks to the defuse kits, I don't think there was really much that he could have done either way.
Yeah, they're also going to save a lot of money. Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of an awkward entrance. Like, they managed to get some information on EHOME, and then EHOME just continues with the push, doesn't really get much benefit out of it because it takes them a while to set up, drop a lot of utility. They're still going to be able to account for it. Now they have to buy an op, and now the economy's getting a little bit risky. A nice little tag onto LVG. I'm sorry, not LVG. Jax. I'm assuming is how you say the name. How would you say it?
Well, I might be cheating a little bit here. JXS. So...
Okay.
Like JKS, but with an X.
Ooh. Well, X marks the spot. They're just gonna rush in onto the site, flush out every bit of CT entrance that they can, and get this bomb planted. And really, I must say, every time Lynn Vision wins a round very convincingly, EHOME comes back even harder.
Well... It's kind of a common theme that we've been seeing tonight. I mean, if this is how they can be caught out on the CT side, I don't know what they're going to be able to do for their T side, because, yeah, Dust 2 is a map that everybody should know like the back of their hand, but unless you're actively training on it and trying to come up with something new on this map and have it really be part of your map pool, you're going to be relying on very deep actions, and there we go. That's another theme that we're returning to, is running at it all with your knife out. That's...
Don't be Hawk.
Well, Hawk was mostly the team
Well, he
kill.
also did, well, yeah, but he also did that as well. I gotta look back.
Hawk has many layers, okay?
Yeah. We really don't understand. They're truly the John Wick of our time. Just
okay.
Don't give a damn. Just run in like the crazy man.
Well, speaking of crazy, LVG are gonna have to come up with something crazy just for the fact that they're forced up and it's not really giving them too many options. You got a CZ and UMP. Albeit complemented by your AWP and 2 AUGs. But you better hope that what little utility that you have is going to land true, or you're just able to win those duels.
Pray hope. I mean, it seemed well. I mean, I was honestly impressed, even though JX was catching people off guard. The fact that they were able to take advantage of those opportunities was very nice. They managed to get a double kill, a nice little exit frag. I think they're a fine offer. Ooh.
Oh,
Speaking of,
they did. Oh, yep. Sorry, that is indeed a kill on to Marek.
Nice.
The LA.
Oh.
The only response being from, well, XG going down, but JXS really does not give a damn whatsoever. He's very strong on that A ramp position. Look at it shortly. The orb. That was one that he was able to hold on very well. First half. This is it. 10-5. LVG. They scrape themselves back to not a completely untenable position.
It's respectable. And especially if Lynn win this pistol round, which is just more for momentum rather than actual economic advantage. It's going to be really good for Lynn to be able to bring this one back. EHOME though, they do manage to come back with rounds absolutely crazy, but then like we get rounds like this where they just kind of rush in with almost no plan, and it almost feels like they're throwing bodies at the point, or at the site, excuse me. So I don't know. It's sometimes it feels a little bit like a coin flip with EHOME, as they just kind of like rush into the site, drop a lot of utility, don't have enough to control the site, or you know, they don't have enough to. They've used so much utility to get at a good vantage to rush the site that they don't even have any to just rush the site itself. And in that time, I guess they won the pistol.
We're still at halftime at the moment, but sorry, if I drop it off for just a moment there. Just having a look at the side of LVG.
Okay.
As EHOME, we've seen they've played overseas a bit more, I believe. So this one's
lay it on me, Jeff.
Well, to be honest, there's not a huge amount to lay on you at the moment. This is the semi-final, so we're still not seeing the craziest level yet, and this is all the Chinese region. So, you know, that is arguably one of the biggest untapped talent pools out there. And
I'd say so. Asia's cool.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Just in general. I mean, that's a lot of what we're covering tonight has just been, you know, Southeast Asia, China in this particular case. So, yeah, I think any team that manages to make it out of this qualifier and can move on to the next one not only does get a bit more international experience, which is, to be honest, I think the best possible thing for the Chinese scene at the moment, but they'll be able to bring that back home.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
enough about that.
It'd be cool.
Yeah,
it would be onto the pistol. Indeed, as that is how the second half goes, starting out right now. Just setting up for a nice little short onto A. Just gonna try to rush in right there and just overwhelm them with mass amounts of multiple pistols at once. We'll see if they're able to catch him off guard. Looks like there is a Yvonne just playing distraction right here, and we'll see if that works out for them. Just checking their sixes, but they're hanging out back at long. Ooh, and I think the distraction might work because they're definitely going to get the bomb plan at the very least.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean, this is an interesting eco because there's been so little conflict up until this point. They're able to get onto the A side and plant it for the most part. It's just a veteran that went down, but that era of peace is over. The Olays here, Marek 2, they just wipe out LVG. That is it, 11-5. That's the momentum building up again. That is exactly what LVG wanted to avoid.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. And I saw the bomb plant, and I was getting so hopeful too. I would love to see more rounds coming in, but that it doesn't cut off circulation of potential comeback, but it certainly makes it quite the uphill battle, and this is going to get really difficult very, very quickly. 4 Deags on the side of Lynn. They're going to go for the slight eco round. They've been pretty great with these deagle shots, but right now Lamplight's in a great position right now to shut that down. They already get 1 member already. Seraph is gone, and ooh, can Live On get it? No, they're going to take a lot of damage too. They're just pretty much getting shut down right now by EHOME.
Original Heart's going to fall back there, but it's really that positioning of Marek in CT that would have really set that up. And is he going to fall to these pistols? He's down. He's down to 10 health. Helking, though, not really willing to let them get away with that, but the bomb is moving back. It's going through tunnels. XG. Not entirely certain how the rotates come through. Oh, if only they could see what we could see. 1 kill. I don't think they're going to be able to get a second one.
No.
Nope, that was it. So 5, I mean, a couple of kills plus fair amount of damage onto Marek. None of it actually really chewing up the armor or anything like that, so yeah, small victories. OEG, though, they could buy up this time.
Gotta take them where you can get them, man.
Absolutely.
But they don't build up to the round. EHOME on 4 AUGs and an M4. They have defuse kits. Things are looking up for them. They have ways to get chip damage. Lynn does have an invested amount of money into this round, but I mean, they can't really afford to lose a lot of members, so they gotta be very careful, because otherwise they're gonna get. Ooh, this could be huge. Nade. And it is!
Yes!
Ooh.
That stings. JXS didn't have any armor. So that's brought him down to 32 health. Right
yeah,
away.
they got a glass cannon.
Yep. I gotta tell you, glass and grenades doesn't really mix.
No.
But a flash onto a long from bedroom does. Unless you lamplight, know how to hide in the pit.
Oh, and this is a good boost to try to see if they can take him out very quickly. Mark is probably not going to be... Ooh, my God, Mark. Or Merrick.
Yeah. That is a very quick double kill onto short. That drops down bomb. Reinforcements come in. Original Heart happy to finish off the job there.
Let's see. 1 out of the 3 rounds have been able to get the bomb plant. This is kind of a little bit concerning, because at the very least, you do want to try to see if you can get that bomb plant, because every little buck counts, and maybe only a few $100s, but a few $100s does make a difference, Jev. And now we're about to see how this slight eco round is going to go down, which is probably just going to be in favor of EHOME, unless you rubbed off so much Caster Cursed off of me that I can't even say anything, right? Love you.
Listen here, buddy.
Yeah.
LVG, they've got a very long way to go for a comeback, and they know that as well. So much so that they're dropping pistols. They could have forced up here, but they didn't. So you know what? As long as they're going to be calm and just work towards getting the best advantages possible, I say we go with it.
Managed to get a couple kills.
Well, yeah, not too much.
Well, they certainly hurt dent the economy a little bit with that, but we are getting close to that 2-0 right now.
Yeah, EHOME.
They're bringing this
is gonna feel. Who Nelly? This is what I was afraid of. That's.
Double upset him?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing, and in fact, you know, it actually, I think, does create a bit of pressure there.
With this economy?
Really gonna have to count in this economy. Yeah, well, I mean, this is where it really has to count, because now you're taking long A with 2 warps. I don't know if we're actually going to see them swap over to any kind of assault rifle there. I think they are. They're actually leaving the bomb pretty far back. They don't even know if they're actually going to take it, and they do, though. So this should be Yvonne running. Running now, getting the plant. All things considered, that could have been so much worse. This flank coming in from Marek, if that had been just a little bit sooner, maybe even actually been able to delay or even isolate the bomb. Okay.
Wow.
That was through the bulk of that box there. This is it, though. Wow. EHOME. They bring it to series point. The retake against that. I mean, why the heck wouldn't you? You're that many rounds ahead. You might as well just throw everything you can at it right now. And good thing they did.
Yeah, that was a very fortunate sort of flanking setup position that they had there. And now we're just kind of in an awkward situation where they spent a lot of money on this round. They do have a lot of flashes going in, so they're probably going to play a little more aggressively, but we gotta be careful, and that is not the way to go about trying to keep this round alive and fight for OT. Seraph goes down right away.
Flash will come in, but without an actual route onto short, they're not going to be able to fight too much. That flash the peak from Yvonne, quite
big.
good. Yvonne following up with another kill. Marek going down in CT, and they reckon they're trying to isolate them from B. No. They want to do it from A, and oh, crouch peek wide. That'll be the Olay going down.
Has Hart missing the shot been this big? Is that really the domino effect?
Oh, Lamplight.
I mean, they just basically took back. They just took mid because of that.
Yeah. It was the rotate through. Oh no. This is really one of those not like this moments, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's onto a re. Time's running down. Oh, do you stick this? No, you don't.
That would have been crazy. But they don't get to keep the op.
No, and look at that. Not a player above 4,000. Actually, sorry, Yvonne was, but that was about it. The consolation prize. Look at EHOME. They're faring even worse.
Yeah.
The only difference is they've got these rounds to play with, and they're gonna.
Boy, do they!
Ari looking sorrowfully at the mist smoke. Of what could have been. Bond, do you make noise? Do you let them know that if they want to peek unders, they can do that? They might be able to get something. In fact, EHOME here on the other side of the wall does get 1 kill, not able to get 2. In fact, Ari's looking to go absolutely ham until Lamplight's finally there to stop him. This has actually turned into a 1v1 situation. They've lost control of the bomb. The only thing going for JXS at this stage is that, do you actually account for them being there? If you peek, yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah, grab that AK. Oh!
Yeah. Yep, that flash gave away the entire game. But 50 seconds left. What is JXS up to?
Trying to go around the world. Probably aware that they're in mid and they're just like, I'm going to catch them by surprise, but... Ooh. Lamplight may be aware.
Look at the confidence in that. The amount of different angles Lamplight has actually opened himself up to as a result of doing that. Here's the nightmare scenario, though. If Lamplight's going to be on B, and JXS is walking right back into it, Lamplight is hiding a car on B. This is not looking good. Oh, and
Oh,
that is
my
it.
Lord.
EHOME wins the series.
Yeah, that is it. Well, any last minute thoughts before we throw it to a break, Jeff?
Not particularly. We only got to catch a little bit of this, which we do apologize for, but that Entity versus RRQ game just, yeah, that was an absolute brawl. But this one, not so much. Lynn Vision Gaming, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you, but I think for now, I'll have to bid you adieu. EHOME moves on to the finals in this case. And yeah, that's it. EHOME looking strong. This is going to be a good confidence booster heading into the final, which I've got to actually see who else is in that. But I believe it'll be the winners between iPet and Vital Spark.
All right, well, we'll see how that goes down. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and throw it to break. And we'll be back with more CSGO action that you could ask for. See you soon.